Hello friends, Namaste, welcome to my channel. The next pose of this week, Prasarita Padottanasana. In the standing series of Hatha Yoga flow, Prasarita, extended leg forward bend, always is designed in the flow by the end of your standing series because it calms down the mind, okay? It relaxes the whole body and especially the nervous system. That is why it is practiced by at the end of your any standing series. Okay, let's go into the pose from here. Take the legs 3.5 feet to 4 feet wider. Okay, use your hands into the hip joint and hinge your hips back. Okay, make sure you're pressing your big toe and the tiny toe at the end and inner heel and outer heel equally and sending the hips back from here. Slowly as you start breathing in and out, bring the body parallel to the ground. From here, you place the hand down onto the foot. Stay here for a couple of breaths. As a beginner, you can just start working on your breath. Keep inhaling smoothly and keep exhaling softly. And gradually from here as you progress, you can start bending the elbow. Gradually bend the elbow and slowly try to hang your head down. Make sure you are not widening the elbow, okay? You are just sending the elbows in. You can still take the hand back if you are comfortable and try to lengthen the crown and the sacrum into one line. And stay here for a couple of breaths. Slowly inhale, lift the head. Take a couple of seconds to stay here. Then bring your hands back into the hip joints. Inhale and come back and join the legs together. Okay? As a beginner, you need not worry about touching the crown to the floor. Okay? This much of practice, if you start with this practice as a beginner, is more than enough. This is always going to improve the circulation of the blood into your head. That is why it calms down the nervous system. It is a very good therapeutic practice for the depression people. Okay? And also you can see it stretches the lower back, it opens up the hamstrings. It is a good intense forward bending. It is a good preparation for all your seated forward fold practice of asanas. Okay, so let's go into the pose once again and try to move into a little next level. Okay, so let's take the foot wider. Okay, use your hands back into the hip joints. If I could show you on the side, so you need to take the legs wider. Okay, send your hips back. Okay, keep sending the hips back and gently push the heel slightly out. Then use your hands into the hip joint, lengthen the spine. Slowly move the foot one more foot distance wider and send the hips back and send the hips up. And as you send the hips back and up, as you're breathing in and out, soften the elbows. Drop the crown. If you still feel comfortable, tighten the belly in as you exhale and slowly try to send your hips up and crown down. Stay here. Don't give weight on the head. Keep the weight on the hands. Just try to touch the crown. Okay? If you still feel comfortable, you can hold your foot from outside. Then gradually bring your hands back into the hip joint. Bring the hands forward, lift the head, bring the body parallel to the ground, slide your legs closer to each other, hands back into the hip joint, inhale, come back, bring your legs closer to each other and relax for a couple of seconds. Now when you're doing this forward bend position, okay, especially when you're going down completely and then coming up, always remember to pause for a few seconds in between when you come parallel to the ground. Otherwise, when you come up, you might feel giddy. Okay? Especially people if they are suffering from any BP issues, they might feel giddy. Anyways, if you are suffering from BP issues, always practice this in front of any good experienced yoga teacher. Okay, and if you have undergone through any surgery in your lower back, avoid this pose. All the earlier poses we have worked on is the preparatory pose for your intense forward bending. You have to prepare on that only and then come into this pose. We can use the properties here. Once again, we can use a chair, we can use a block. It will always make the pose more accessible. Okay, so let's use the block here. Okay, if your hands don't reach the floor as a beginner, always you can use a block. So take your hands into the hip joints as usual. Keep breathing in and out. Inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale. Then slowly put your hands down and gradually let the blocks be a little wider. Slowly bend your elbows and just drop the head down. Take a couple of seconds to hold the position. Try to breathe. Try to keep your thighs strong. Kneecaps pulling upwards. Breathe, stay calm. Now lift the head. Gradually take your hands back into the hip joints. Inhale, come back. Bring the legs closer to each other. And relax. Now supposing if your hamstrings are too tight and you are not still able to go much further down, you can also use a chair. Okay, this also can be used. So you can use a chair in front of you. Okay, extend the legs and slowly stretch further from here. You can go gradually like this. You can also drop the forehead. You can still stay here, get all the benefits of the pose even if you are not going and accessing the pose completely into the final posture. Final posture is not important. Always remember, access the pose as much as your body is ready for. That will be protecting the body. Okay. And also you will be getting all the benefits of the pose. So stay here for a couple of seconds, then as usual, inhale to come back, bring your hands back and lift up the head, bring the legs closer to each other. Okay, so I hope you understood the whole technical details about the pose, and if you are following my channel, you would have surely watched my earlier videos. So keep practicing, keep subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon and share it to your friends and relatives, also on your social media. Thank you, keep practicing.